Hey guys, what's going on? Dylan here, and today we're going to be playing Torment Tides of Numenera. I hope I pronounced that right. Anyway, this game just came out on February 28th, and today is February 28th, and I'm going to start a series on this, and if you guys enjoy it, I will continue to record it. But I actually bought this on the PlayStation 4, and I really wanted to buy this on PC, on Steam. But I spent the extra $6 because I saw that there wasn't a lot of coverage on YouTube on the PS4, and considering I don't think there's been many CRPGs on consoles, and I'm definitely not looking forward to playing this on a console, but I did it for you guys, so you guys can see how it runs, and I will definitely talk about the controls, and yeah, so if you guys don't know, this is actually a successor to Planetscape, which came out in the 2000s, very popular game, especially around the time when Baldur's Gate was. Those games were really running things. You had Neverwinter games. I believe it was Neverwinter. I can't remember. It's been years since I played them, but I am really excited to play this game. There's a lot of reading, but fantastic story, and I'm just really excited to play this. To be quite honest, this is I didn't even know that. I knew about Pillars of Eternity 2, but today I come on Steam and then it tells me I was at work, and I go in the Steam store, and right in the recommended section it says that this game just came out, and I'm like, what? And I look it up to see if this is the real thing, and yeah, it is. I see the PS4, blah blah blah, and here we are now, spending $50 later, and here comes a video on Torment Tides of Numenera. So the first one, I'm sure most of the time will be taken doing the character creation. So let's just get right into this. Will I be a female or a male? I will be a male. So let's do this.
Aching cold sets into an unfamiliar body. A distant howling surrounds you, louder with each passing second. Insistent and invisible hands slap and tear at the membrane that protects you. Your first emotion is an involuntary and formless panic. You feel you have forgotten something important, as if it once meant the world to you, but the details slip away as you grasp at them. You force your eyes open.
Look at this body, look around.
You are
look at this body.
Fitting suit of some dark material. You recall that you were wearing something much more elaborate a short time ago. You have smooth, light brown skin, 5 fingers on each hand, 5 toes on each foot. Good muscles, strong but not bulky, and slim hips. Your palms are soft, as if they have not done much labor, but scars and burns on the hands and wrists suggest that you haven't always been careful. Why can't you remember this? Without warning, the cocoon that surrounds you shreds and tears away. You are falling. Above you, a small moon is slowly collapsing in on itself. The world is many kilometers below you.
Look at their eyes, and that's what I would do.
You can see a large landmass, a vast body of water directly below you, and scattered archipelagos, but the detail eludes you. A deep black night is above you, its nocturnal clarity disappearing as the haze of atmosphere envelops you. You spread your arms and legs, and they respond smoothly, a strange sensation. Since you realize this body is new to you, the spinning and tumbling stops. The wind still howls past your new ears, a vast roar that deadens a part of your infant mind. Water springs unbidden to your eyes, the tears torn away by the wind. Through the haze of moisture, it is difficult to see, but if you focus your attention, you may be able to make out the details of the world. Now that you can focus on it, you see that the large mass is clearly a gargantuan megacontinent. The only land of any size on this side of the world, at least. Great inland seas and lakes dot its enormity, and curiously, regular mountain ranges march up and down across its surface. You are falling toward what looks to be a great bay, a sprawling city perched on its shore just to the north. Further north and east lies a broad plain, scattered with curious structures visible even from this height. The northeastern part of your vision is a perfectly circular desert, a blue dot containing a watery city in its exact center. To the west lies a ring of mountains, surmounted by enormous carven peaks spewing magma into a central catch basin. What concerns you most right now is the ground. It's coming at you fast. Directly below you is a littered bay. You angle your arms and cup your hands, but the wind batters you and you lose control of your fall and begin to tumble again. You have no idea where you're in. A mass of colors surrounds you, and the sound of roaring wind diminishes noticeably, but it is not enough. And there is a sickening crack as you strike something, the howl of a sudden surge of energy, and then
darkness. Wow, this was not what I was envisioning. Oh, this is weird. I'm actually moving with the analog stick. Jumbled thoughts cloud your head as you study the empty bowl before you. Drops of liquid fall from the ceiling, splattering on the ground next to the bowl. The light from every drop is reflected in the bowl's rounded hollow, as if it hungers for the light and needs to be filled, yet the bowl remains dry. Another drop falls from the ceiling and splashes across the pylons, wasted. Examine the bowl, leave the bowl alone. Carefully move the bowl beneath the liquid. Yeah, that seems smart. Spend increased chance of success. This is called using effort. Huh. No, that's not how my character's gonna really run things here, so no. Examine the bowl. You trace your fingers over the slippery, overlapping scales that spiral up from the bottom of the bowl. The sharp-toothed rim plucks at your skin. It's going to be tricky to move this bowl without slicing your fingers on the edge. You might have to put some effort into it. Reflected light streaks across the surface of the bowl as another droplet falls from the ceiling. Alright, well... they really want me to do this, don't they? You carefully take hold of the bowl, avoiding the teeth on the serrated rim. With a deep breath, you move it over the glooming pool of fallen light. Ooh, what is this, a portal? Drop by drop, the bowl fills, ripples spreading over the blurred outline of your reflection. A pale blue luminescence stretches into the corners of the room. A clear radiance spills across the segmented floor, washing away the nearest shadows and pouring into your mind, melting the ragged edges of your fragmented thoughts. You are not whole, not yet, but you have begun to heal from the damage done in your lone fall. A voice calls out from somewhere high above, beyond the reaches of the spreading light. This is so weird. You stand in front of a rusted door. The air is humid and dank. You've had a moment's respite from this waterlogged hell, a bubble of stale air, your resting point. You've breathed water before, and you've lived decades beneath the waves, but this body's an air breather, and the constant pressure has been crushing you ever so subtly. Worse, your companion's mind seems to be wandering from the task at hand. He's a genius with machines, as you well know, but now he seems distracted. The device in his hands is covered in knobs, wires, and antennas. He believes it can get the two of you through the corroded door, but he's merely staring at it. Perhaps he's lost faith in his invention, but that is hardly your concern. This mission cannot be delayed. It must proceed. Deceive him by telling him that you've heard sounds of pursuit. I'm gonna deceive him. Your words echo clearly, and he looks up, surprised as you cut through his indecisive daze. He grimaces and says, "Alright, we'll be through the door before they catch up." His fingers make minute adjustments to the knobs and blinking levers of the device, and the stale air of your bubble freshens as the door swings open. A dark hallway lies beyond, a passage that links the water-boarded cells and the aquatic viewing areas. What you seek lies there. Moments later, you're underwater again, your hands closing around a strange yet familiar artifact. You need it to complete something. It hovers above a pedestal, rotating in the dark water. An electric current runs through your fingers as your hand crosses the vertical plane of the pedestal, and an iridescent field coalesces so fast that the wave of pressure dazes you for a moment. The rising pulse of sonar alarm ripples through the water. The guards won't be far behind. You focus on the cloudy base of the pedestal. Your fingers instinctively find the control panel for the jeweled force field, almost as if you had built it in the first place. You remove it, cast it to the side, and you reach the side to deactivate the crystals, power both the pulse and the pedestal. As you remove them, a scaly hand falls on your shoulder. Your head whips around, and you see only the inky blackness of a piscine eye. The memory begins to fade, as if you were being drawn backward through a tunnel, and you hear more pylons rising from the pit. Something is wrong. The events with the orb have settled into the gap in your mind, but the edges of it are rough, as though the memory itself is not truly yours. There's something else, a gust of sour air pulling at you, like a predator inhaling the scent of its prey, at the far end of a dark, whispering field. Tell me, guys, I don't know if you guys want me to read this out loud. I don't know what's better. This is so weird, not clicking for them to move around. What an interesting introduction. I think not reading this out loud might be good, but again, you guys can please comment below and let me know. That would be great. Because I will do whatever you guys would prefer. I believe this is where we're going to create our character, I believe. Wait. I'm confused. I want to just create this character. Yes, that is who I am. Aha! Character creation. That is interesting. Change character type. Nanos are sometimes called mages. No, I'm not into the mages. Explorers and adventurers, jack of all trades. His name is Jack. Interesting. Warriors of the Ninth World using weapons and armor to fight their enemies, guardians, warlords, and all that stuff. Practiced in armor. Flex skill. I think I will go with the warrior here, and normally I always pick someone with a bow or arrows, magic, so I'll do something different, switch it up. And now where do I go? What else can I do? Oh, R2? Okay, pool. Stat pools are the resources to use to apply effort. Oh, okay. Definitely want intellect, and we'll put more on might. Yeah, just keep it, yeah, even for now. Yes. We'll do the defense for now too. Oh, you can only pick one. Yeah, we will go with. We'll go with 10% critical success chance. How many do I have? Endurance. Oh. Yeah, we'll do endurance. We are good with balance of strength and speed. Allow medium weapons like crossbows, rifles, and single-handed melee weapons to strike true. Yeah, I think we'll go with medium. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. I don't even need to see the rest. I'm going to go with charming. I like to have my persuasion skill up when it comes to role-playing games. At all times. Yes, I am sure. Oh, that was a quick character creation, though. So I don't get to pick his name or anything like that. I wonder if I could if I didn't open my eyes and look at this body. I wonder if I chose the other option, maybe there would be more options for creating my character. Oh. The Spectre. Everything about this spectral figure seems dreamlike. He is a hazy silhouette who seems to be made of blue glass smoke. He wears stylish, well-cut clothes. His handsome, bearded face seems hauntingly familiar, though you've never seen him before. He breathes a sign of relief when he sees you. We weren't sure that would work. We pooled our strength and channeled it through me to reach you, to wake you up. He glances at other figures here and frowns unhappily. It took more out of them than we thought. The other reflections, they're more like shadows now. Wow. It's interesting. Ooh. When you enter into a dangerous situation, crises are turn-based encounters. Oh yes, of course. Huh. So what is this, like Resident Evil 3? Is this thing gonna be chasing me throughout the majority of the game? So is this my nemesis? so weird using an analog stick. So yeah, on console, you actually move around with the analog stick. You don't click at all. Obviously, I mean, it'd be weird. You don't have a mouse with the PS4, but I'm just saying that is it's interesting. Never thought they would set it up that way. I mean, I kind of like it, you know, for the console. Anyway, I like that. But I wonder if you move with WASD on the computer, though.
Where did he fall from? His body smashed to talc. It's a wonder he's still breathing.
All I saw was the corona, not his origin point. But look, he's healing already. Spontaneous regeneration.
Huh. Oh, what was that? What did you do, Calistage? Take this opportunity to explore your surroundings. Okay. Well, did we already look at that? I still don't really understand this system that works here. I thought before that it was like, you know, permanent, whatever I chose. Examine again. Keep doing it. No, leave the device. Forget it. I know I've already said this 3 times, but you know, rule of threes anyway. Moving around with the analog stick, and this type of game is very odd. The things I do for you guys. So far, though, the game runs very smoothly. I can't really compare it to the PC, but I can imagine it would look the same. I mean, it is a CRPG game, so there's nothing graphic-wise, you know, it's not like it's amazing or anything like that, but it's pretty awesome they did include this on consoles. They released that. That's really cool.
I need to talk to you.
I'm just so curious. Well, guys, I'm gonna end it right here. We're coming up to 35 minutes soon, so I don't know if you guys want to see me play this or not. I'll do a few episodes of this and continue through, but I know these games are very long. I could do a walkthrough and learn from my mistakes, but I really mainly wanted to show you guys what this game looked like on the PS4. And I love these types of games. CRPGs are amazing stories. You do have to read a lot, but it's a really great game to definitely get really into. And I really recommend buying this on the PC or Mac or Linux, whatever OS you're using. I only bought this just to show you guys that on the PS4, to show you guys what it's like. And I think it's I think it's good. I like that it's basically the same thing. They got the controls right. It just doesn't feel right playing without a keyboard and mouse. But anyway, thanks guys for watching, and please leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys on the next episode, the next video. I'll try and post one again tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll post 2 of them on Thursday. So thanks again guys for watching. Have a good night.